Ladies and gentlemen, let us return to Char, because that's the title of the map that we're going to play. All right, listen, I don't have segues here. I just have analysis and rage and anger and Amon and void. Let's go. Protoss, high fleet, high orbit over the high planet of Char.
Executor, the Urash is secured, and the UED has given up the chase.
Don't say UED like that.
Perimeter orbit over the planet Char. Zeratul, have you locked onto the location of the Callus?
Yes. I remember sensing his power the last time I was on this world. However, our sensors indicate a massive, fluctuating energy signature at its location. I am, however, unable to identify the signature's source.
That should be obvious, gentlemen. The source is the Overmind itself. When the Cerebrates merged together, they must have locked onto the Callus energies and nested near it. It's probable that there'll be a number of broods protecting that area. It's risky, but if we can strike hard and fast, we might be able to fight our way through their defenses and escape with the crystal.
Comrades, I may have an alternative. Seeing as how the Overmind is still in its infant stages, I wonder if we might be able to disrupt its control over those broods. If we can do enough superficial damage to the creature, it might pacify the Zerg nearest to it, allowing us some time to retrieve the Callus.
A bold plan, young Artanis. Your courage rivals that of mighty Tazadar himself.
You give me too much credit, noble Zeratul. I am not worthy enough to even speak his name.
Look, boys, either of these plans will work, but let's not waste any time. I'll be able to exert limited control over a few of the Zerg here and provide
Zerg here!
some backup. The longer we stay, the more we risk losing both the crystals again.
Agreed. Executor, deploy your forces. May Adun be with you.
Dude, when Kerrigan says let's not waste any time here, you know something has gone horribly wrong. Is it just me, or did we walk into a fan campaign? Like, okay, full disclosure, I bumped my head on my wall when I was trying to come into my room earlier, so I might just be in a fever dream. I might have just died right there, and it wasn't really that heavy of a bump, I didn't think, but who knows, man? The simulation works in mysterious ways. I'm pretty sure when we walked into this briefing, Zeratul couldn't even figure out how to voice act his line and was like grumbling and going in the middle of trying to speak. Like, I'm pretty sure he might have had a stroke while voice acting that line. And Artanis was speaking in slow-mo for the first 2 transmissions he had. What is going on in this disaster of a product? And then Kerrigan saying strike hard and fast. Metzen fraudulent slips once again. Like, Jesus Christ, what? Help! Help me! Somebody wrote this script as a fan fiction and it got into the game. Like, holy moly! Do I even need to say anything? This is one of the shorter briefing analyses I've done. It's only long as fuck because the briefing wasted 3.5 minutes of your time. Oh wait, no, I wasted part of that. But 3, retrieve the Callus crystal with a prober drone, or do enough damage to the Overmind to send it into remission. Listen, there needs to be some remission, all right. Hey, that's 3 plus 1. Ah, Centerview! Oh, I was trying to order my workers. Oh, I have to hit P for probe. Why do I have 3 drones? And why are they over there? Give me this base. I can only get Zerg lair here. I can't even get Hive lair here. Wait, what? Dude, I might have lost my mind, honestly. Hold on. Hold on. We need to figure this out. Oh, creep here. Wait, look at this base. Who are they kidding, huh? What kind of jokers are these guys? Whoa. Colors are moving. Likewise, my dark brother. You know, I really should not have played this right after playing Fraud Knight because, man, what an inferior experience. I know I lick my own cock a lot when I'm dealing with this stuff, but seriously. How did you guys play StarCraft for so long and not come up with something better? Also, Zergier! That I can see, because I have an observer. Observer here! Mwah! Epic. And now the Overlord shows up. What a nice boy. He's a nice boy. Hey. Hey, what are you doing? Can't do that. Dude, I'm just excited that my dog decided to die. In the game, guys. In the game, not in real life. I certainly had no control over him dying. Except I sent the Dark Templar assassins to murder him in cold blood. But besides that... Oh wait, I don't even have gas in my main. Dude, what? Who made this map? Oh shit. Just like in Fraud Knight, I don't know how to time my expansions. Not that it fucking matters, because I only have 3 mineral fields, and one of them's a little baby that's gonna get doubled by Epstein. Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at this tiny mineral field! Made by Tiny Tony. I'm gonna get a sunken face. Oh shit. DK, I found your dog. And now he's dead too. Hotkey U, by the way. Why is the hotkey U? Listen, I'm trying my best. Unlike the developers of this, you have not enough minerals. What is even over here? Hello? Ah! Destroyed. Now watch this. Wait, what? Hey, you can't do that. That's hacking. But what am I even gonna do? What even is this map? I guess I can make a Hydralisk then. Wait, can I even get lurkers? Huh? I didn't start out with a cybernetic score. Hey, wait. You're blocking my shot, dude. Gas here, please. Did I even get anything at the Evo chamber? No. Ah! By the way, remember that this is supposed to be the new Overmind? I mean, I know the old Overmind was a fucking idiot too, but... You'd think the sequel was gonna be better. They would learn from the mistakes. Fuck you, Fagnassar. Oh shit, I said the DK word. Sorry, guys. Fuck you, Ragnassar. There you go. That's fine. Not that important, clearly. I need to take this base, but first I need to build enough Dark Templar. And by that I mean I need to move with the starting units. Pre-placed brigade is in my control now. Set up another Evo chamber. One of the biggest issues with dealing with all of these campaign missions has historically been that they just feel so boring after a certain amount of time. And pretty much the only way I can make it somewhat interesting is by literally losing my fucking mind. Like, at least the opening commentary to this probably had you guys hooked. You were all like, Pronogo, who's this guy? I'm gonna watch his 9th video in a series. Holy shit. This man has lost his marbles. I'm gonna subscribe to him because I need to keep track of this science experiment. To which I say, you. That's what I say to everybody, though. So don't feel special. Grab a couple cannons over here. Floating money like the Jetsons, you know? It's a topical reference for the kids on TikTok. I honestly don't know why they give you half Zerg texture. Like, yeah, okay, I could build a spire. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, fuck you. Hey! No. Bad. If only my Dark Templar moved faster from leg enhancements. That would be epic. Fuck him up. Destroyed. I still can't believe you have to reach all the way across your keyboard to press P for probe and pylon, and all the way across the keyboard to press KKK for Dark KKK Templar. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I don't even know if there's an advantage to getting Zerg in this particular map. Because, or using them, I should say. Because, I mean, think about it. All you get is Hydras, pretty much? I mean, I guess you could get Zerglings, but you wouldn't be able to get Cracklings, so I'm not convinced that they would even be that useful. Also, notice all of these units that are over here, you're not going to see this scale of unit. Like, the scale of a defense force, maybe for defense, but probably not for the remainder of the base. Like, they literally just let us walk in there and do pretty much whatever we wanted to them and to their women. They didn't even pretend to give a shit about consent or anything. They were just like, alright, whatever. Just kill my burrowed lurkers with Dark Templar. I mean, here's another thing to consider, right? You can, I think you can really... Okay, Hydralisk. I see what you did there. I see what Blizzard did not do there, most crucially. But yeah, I think you can judge how serious people are about their content when you have like stuff like an AI or whatever that literally can't use like half the mechanics of the game. Like Zerg AI can't use Defiler Consume, Nidus networks, like Nidus canals. And they can use lurkers, can, with a big ol' K. But I wouldn't recommend you try to use lurkers. Oh yeah, I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm gonna see how far it gets with just a moving. And that's just like the biggest slap in the face to me, is like the idea that they don't even bother, seemingly, to wow, they're really going places. Notably, I did not bring any detection, so... Alright, I guess I'll help just a little bit here. Mostly because I don't want to see all my zealots die to Guardians. Also, I think Blizzard took the name Guardian a little too literally in some of these maps. What, was there ever a point where we got attacked with Guardians? At any point? I don't think so. But yeah, the idea that the AI literally sits here and breaks on lurkers all the time. The AI doesn't do any of this shit very competitively. It's like when you have access to the code of the game, and you fucking wrote the code of the game, and you still don't do shit to try to improve the situation that we're in. I think you might be responsible for something. I mean, I basically destroyed... I already won. I basically already won. Also, look at this. Nice lurker logic, idiot. Yeah, good job. Oh, nice ice script freezing. Very functional product. So they burrow when they get hit instead of when they're within reasonable range to deal damage, right? It's like they come up with this custom behavior and the weapon behavior and everything, and they don't even come up with a way to make the AI actually use them somewhat intelligently. Now there's a million hardcode functions for the medic. That's like the one thing that they did do. That was about it.
Executor, the callous is ours.
Nice support colonies and Scourge, by the way.
World and return to Shakuras. provided there is still a Shakuris to return to.
Of course, he flies directly past a bunch of spore colonies and Scourge. Why would he not? So yeah, that was 11 minutes and 12 seconds. Oh yeah, I should probably editor review that map for you guys. I'm sure you guys are just waiting to hear what I have to say. Why did I open that in the wrong tile set? Why I am looking at this? I'm sure you're eagerly awaiting the explanation. So I was trying to finish my point about the AI not using lurkers correctly. But unfortunately, it's got to be interrupted by the fact that, look at the fucking sheer number of men. 98 starting supply for orange. Holy shit, 161 starting supply for brown. Brown had so much more starting supply. Look at him. And yes, so the locations for the shuttles and Scout 1 and Scout 2 are literally behind enemy lines, behind spore colonies and Scourge and mutas. Why would they think? Oh yeah, and then they just fly into a horde of spore colonies plus one Scourge. Like what? Like they didn't even try. They didn't even try. And yes, that was the only reasonable expansion, I should mention. Oh, mind relock. Wait, what? I don't even know what that means. I mean, this is a fairly simple map in terms of, like, there's not a million locations, right? Like, they give you the Protoss, I mean, they give you the Zerg or whatever, and it's like the most trigger-intensive thing besides the ending cutscene with the scouts and shuttles. But E-drone kill zone. Huh? Hold on. Wait for it. Remove unit at location. Is that it? No! Kill enemy drones near the crystal! Oh! They did that so the drones wouldn't accidentally wander in and pick up the crystal. Oh, my brain! They couldn't figure out how to disable the crystal from being picked up and then toggle it off when the probe was there. Which would at least have helped. They just fucking killed drones if they're in the area. Blizzard! Blizzard, no! You only put 3 drones and 4 mineral fields for the AI! Also, the AI starts out with 3 bases. Holy shit, man. That triggers destruction. That triggered my fucking brain into an epileptic fit. I think I should go smack my head against the wall again. After that one, holy moly. Look at all these pre-placed spore colonies. Yeah, gee, I wonder if they wanted you to use ground units in this mission. What do you think? Dude, this is something you would see in map crap. In fact, this is something you wouldn't see in map crap. I don't shit you when I say... I mean, I try not to shit people as a form of habit, but I'm not shitting you when I say that the the map crap stuff that you see, every single map crap submission that worked. All right, most of the Mapcraft submissions are significantly better than Blizzard missions, and that should tell you something. Also, just for the fuck of it, nice. Yeah, love that. Love that extractor. Gotta love it. Bing, bing, bang, bong. I think that's the only one that's busted, though. Yeah, just that one. But you know they got to do it to us once a map. What a mess. Well, let's get back to it then. We have to play the Insurgent. I don't know why I pronounced that so poorly. I'll try better this time. The Insurgent Executor's Citadel at New Antioch, Shakuris. Oh, sorry. N Antioch.
Congratulations, Executor.
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep now because you're talking.
Promise of hope against the Zerg. However, we face a new threat within our own ranks. In your absence, Judicator Alderis and an entire legion of Kali survivors from Ire have begun an open revolt against us.
By the gods, this is ill news indeed. Why would Alderis betray us so?
He and his ilk believe that it was wrong to have abandoned Ire and consorted with our people. Their prejudices have driven them to perpetuate the Conclave's sins against us. Even now, Aldaris and his loyalist Templar forces are preparing to attack our citadel.
I can scarcely believe this. As if the Zerg were not enough. Matriarch, are you certain of this?
All too certain, young Templar. Executor, as Matriarch of the Dark Templar and Custodian of this world, I hereby order you to terminate Judicator Aldaris and quell this untimely uprising without delay. There will be no dissent among us while the Zerg are poised to strike.
There's something amiss here. The matriarch has always been a wise and gentle soul. Though there is some merit in her decision, this is very unlike her.
That may well be. But right now, we have a friend to kill. May Adun forgive us.
Now this is some more fanfiction stuff. Like I said earlier, Rashagal's voice acting is pretty much always terrible, and it really does sound like she's on drugs. Like she sounds like she's a fucking, not even the good ones. Like she's like taking downers or something. Like she's on. If I could know and remember any downer drugs, I would say them right now. But it's like maybe it's not drunk. She's definitely not drunk because she's not slurring her words as much as she's just got no emotion whatsoever. So I guess she's on those antidepressants. Yeah, that's the one. You know, the drug, antidepressant. So that's basically what she's on. She's completely zonked out of her mind. Maybe pills or something, I don't know. And I guess this is supposed to very obviously hint that Kerrigan, well, not Kerrigan specifically, but something is wrong, because literally that's the dialogue that comes out of the Zeratul mouth. Now notice how fucked up this is. Instead of giving us a character who gave the order, who like provided some sort of information to us beforehand that characterized them one way, and then acted out of character. Like, there's not really a good example for this because they're trying to make it so that Rashagal gives the order. But we don't know who Rashagal is. We just met her a couple maps ago. I think it was the 3rd mission. So literally 3 maps ago. And this is the briefing of the 7th mission. So you could say 4 maps ago if you want to count this one. Okay, that's what we've done. Or no, I guess it would be 4 maps ago. It was 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 4 maps ago we met this character. We don't know really much about her because she doesn't headline in these missions, so we don't get a feel for who she really is beyond a sort of talking head religious / legal leader or ruler or whatever. And so that's how we sort of create a low resolution image of her in our head. We conceptualize her in that way. And we don't know what her character is. So Zeratul has to exposit her character to us and say something is amiss, instead of us as players being able to interpret that ourselves. Now, I don't really know what you would do instead of this. If you wanted to keep this sort of arc, I would just say don't keep this arc. But the way to improve it could potentially be to maybe make Zeratul the one who lashes out and strikes out, right? And Artanis or the matriarch or somebody in this angle, like I still don't think it should be Rashagal. It should be somebody who's got a more on-screen developed relationship with Zeratul, could be trying to talk some sense into him, and he could be acting out of order and out of character, and then it could later be revealed that there was a reason for that, and it wasn't just that the writers were like doing Game of Thrones style nonsense and just forgetting about shit. But I still feel like, looking at this angle, like it's obvious that Rashagal is the wrong character to have this happen with. And it's obvious based on the dialogue line literally being an as you know equivalent, right? It's like, I guess he's expositing it for Artanis' sake because Artanis hasn't met the matriarch. But really he's expositing it for our sake. Artanis just dismisses the information out of hand and then says we have a friend to kill, which is clearly just some stupid one-line nonsense that the writers thought was epic. But Aldaris is literally a friend to nobody. Like, he's sort of on friendly terms or agreeable civil terms with Zeratul, but only after trying to fucking execute the guy, only after trying to hunt him down and kill him. So it's like, not really a friend, just, you know, alliance of convenience, and maybe he has shown the error of his ways, but he's got a long way to go before he demonstrates that. And then for him to just say, well, we are on the Dark Templar homeworld, and we are, housing with them. They've allowed us to stay here as in that, invade their space basically, but take up space and resources from them while we try to rebuild our civilization. They're the only reasons why we are still alive and not, dead on ire. So you have all that dynamic going on, and you have Zerg on the planet, which is an area where you could direct any frustration you might have. You could be like, all right, well, at least we get to kill these Zerg. And at least that's something to do. That's like something to throw yourself into to, lose yourself in your work, so to speak, so that you don't go crazy with whatever nonsense religious bullshit that they fashioned into existence for this particular case, for Alderus. So that's fine. But instead, we should just fight each other. Like, he basically has learned nothing and has undone presumed character growth that in and of itself was just exposited to us mostly up until this point. And so he's regressed as a character, not gone through more development. It's just a complete shit show. And the game is trying to pass it off as justified. The characters are desperately trying to make you feel like this is reasonable. But it's all done through like the shittiest way possible, with exposition, undoing of character development, and just straight up telling you shit. Like, oh, something's wrong here. Well, maybe we should have figured that out. Like, maybe Alderus was also being mucked about with regards to Kerrigan. Like, maybe Kerrigan was also fucking with him in some way. I mean, she was insofar as her existence fucks with him and triggers him. But I mean, like, overtly, deliberately, like not controlling, but mind altering him or coercing him in some way, like fucking with him in some way. I think you could pass it off as that. You could argue that maybe that's happening, but it's not presented to us. And it's not even like, given the nature of every other interaction we have with this lore, everything is told to us. Nothing is really shown to us. There's not very much subtlety here. I think you're really doing a lot of the work for the writers if you decide to read into this sort of thing. And that's my rant. So kill the traitor Alderus. Don't mind if I do.
Be advised, Executor. Our forces are divided. Alderus has taken control of our Templar warriors and arbiters. It is possible that he may even send Archons against us.
Fear not, comrades, for we have Archons of our own. Should the dire need arise, all Dark Templar may merge to become Dark Archons. Though we sacrifice our warriors in doing so, only the might of the Dark Archons can match the forces of Alderus.
Long-winded way of saying, every time I talk to you in-game, it's because I'm disabling tech. So thanks, you fucking asshole. Also, check out how much of the map this guy has unlocked. Beginning. Mostly suiciding this empty supply, because it's not going to be that meaningful. And also trying to pick off some of this shit. Okay. It's going to be a little challenging to sneak my way in here, but that's alright. We knew it was probably going to be that goofy like that. So yeah, High Templar, Archons, and Arbiters are arbitrarily disabled. Not to say too much. So yeah, I was thinking of speedrunning this mission, but I don't think it's really that important. I think I can just go ahead and drop a bunch of gateways like I have been doing. I don't know, I guess I'll need to mind control this man. Oh, there's a man hiding underneath my fucking man production facility. So I think if I just, I can obviously take either of these two expansions over here. Should probably do that sooner rather than later. They try to be cute with this base layout, but it's really just confusing. Like, I should just have my starting forces, if I have significant numbers of starting forces at all. It's kind of a red flag, I think, but I should have my starting forces organized and ready to go. instead of them being fucking dispersed all around. Also, the idea that Aldaris would just be standing here out in the open, it's pretty goofy. Also, nice portrait, Aldaris. Hey, Aldaris. That's a cool portrait you got there. It's almost like they didn't actually create a new unit for you, besides for briefings. It's almost like you're just Tassadar. Almost. Crazy, that. Would never have expected. I guess I'll get leg enhancements instead and start setting that up. So I think we can still get Stargates, like everything at the Stargate besides Arbiters. I'm pretty sure we don't they don't lock us out of carriers. Thankfully, it's not something I've been making huge use of, the Arbiters that is. But I have been making pretty big use of Archons, so it's kind of unfortunate that I'm stuck with Dark Archons instead. Also kind of goofy that they just hand you mind control at the beginning of the game. Mind control also has a huge number of random shit associated with it, like stuff that you wouldn't immediately think of. Also nice inaccessible mineral field. When the Dark Archon casts it, it provides, well, it reduces all the shields of the Dark Archon. And if you mind control another Dark Archon, it reduces that Dark Archon's energy to 0. I don't know why this is. They must have been worried about some weird chain reaction. But I don't know why you would be worried about that. Like, it doesn't really follow for me. I don't even see the problem, honestly. Like, you mind control one Dark Archon if they have an energy to mind control something else. How is that a problem? At least they are sending some men. Maelstrom is an AoE organic stun, only on organic units, but still ends up being somewhat useful. Mostly against Zerg. You kind of use it to baby Psystorms in melee, but obviously we are so far from melee-styled gameplay here, so I don't need to tell you guys that. Go ahead and start securing Tier 2. Hopefully those probes don't get there too quickly. I thought the Nexus was a little bit closer to completion. Yeah, it should be fine. Hey, Kaw, get back here. Call you later, idiot. Let's go ahead and deploy that there as a makeshift wall. Probably won't be using it for much, but I guess I could have done batteries as well, but they have a slightly smaller hitbox, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if I would need to grab that other base. It definitely would give me a lot of income. Again, I'm sort of like conditioned to want to at least watch bases so that I can deny AI expansions, but that doesn't fucking happen in this game, so. Yeah, whatever, I'll get shields, since I got it after all. Sunk cost fallacy, bro. Also, all you have to do is mind control the real Aldaris. Of course, there are 3. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that if people might be just really perplexed. There's 3 because 2 of them are hallucinations. Kind of a clever trick, but obviously hallucinations don't work like that, so. Hi. Well, I was not expecting that, to be honest. How do you even have vision of that? Go away.
You have not enough minerals. My life for hire.
Classic Ichabod mineral field over there. Hey, I did say that it was probable that our resources would generally improve, and I stand by that in Brood War. They'd be slightly less toxic. Very fucking grateful for that one, man. Not grateful for much in Brood War, but I'm grateful for that. Oh yeah, I can't even really use excess gas the same way that I could before. I'll have to go ahead and drop more gateways though, as we are getting to the point where we can support that. Grab a Stargate just to see what's in there out of personal curiosity. Alright. Look at all these random pre-placed cannons too. Just to deny you a base that you're probably not going to take anyway. So I should probably drop some more pylons. I almost never have supply issues as Protoss, unsurprisingly. You need them for more than just your default stuff, so... I think I still have to attack through one of these bases, so I might as well start massing up over there. Inaccessible mineral field galore over here, man. Is this just here to fuck with you if you try to do some transport shit? I guess probably. Alright. Should be good here. Hey, thanks for the fucking tooltip that doesn't go away. Appreciate that. Functioning game. Yeah, so we could have gotten carriers if we wanted to. Not necessary, but I will grab a robo facility for transport. Yeah, can't even really do anything over in this space. I'll drop gas, but like I said, there's really not a whole lot that you can accomplish over here. Two more shots would have done it. Not that it matters that much. AI has an infinite amount of money, of course. Well, not quite infinite. That would be misleading, I suppose. But certainly far from what you would expect. It's really puzzling to me that the AI doesn't even do anything tactical, quote unquote, like try to focus down certain targets. They're super dumb with unit control. And just like imagine, again, the formative experience that most players are going to have is, of course, playing through the single-player campaign and what available single-player content there is, and saying, like, seeing what the expectations set by that content are. So if you see an AI actually microing, you might be encouraged to micro yourself, to emulate them. I don't think that's an unreasonable thing to guess. And yet, you hardly see any of that. Really, you don't see any micro from the AI, pretty much ever. If there's any micro, it's like accidental or incidental. You know, it's not something that's particularly interesting. I should also mention, first time we see any Dark Templar or Dark Archons rather. Classic 7 missions into the campaign, they introduce you to a new unit. Like, come on, man. I've already played the original game. Like, what do you want from me? Alright, fuck him up, dude. I like how the AI basically treats Reavers as if they're regular troops. That's pretty ridiculous to me. Hi. That guy could not figure out where to go. I'm not going to waste my time going to the other base because there's probably a legion of photon cannons and a bunch of other shit that I'm going to have to suffer through if I go there, but I will show you... show you what's up anyway. By killing the first one. Oh, I guess they got some reinforcements over there. I was pretty sure I was going to win that one. Guess that was probably Shields level 2 finishing. And Dark Templar moving so slow is so unnatural to my eyes now. Dude, how many robotics facilities? After today's fraud morning, I am in no position to say anything about Reavers. But still. Oh boy. Scramble the jets, dude. They're attacking us with scouts. Truly a fucking sign of the apocalypse. Yeah, fuck that cannon that's being built in. Forget the ones that are pelting my allies to death with snowballs. Map crap idea. Snowball cannons. Executed, to be honest. Alright, I guess I'll send these clowns up there. Now again, I'm fully expecting a insanely well-stocked regiment over here. And AI is pretty heavy at defending sometimes, so maybe not. Maybe they will have emptied most of their coffers as far as pre-placed brigade units go, but... I do not remain convinced of that idea. Now, again, he's a unit, right? So I'll demonstrate this in a rather painful way for me because it's going to cost me some energy. But if I maelstrom him, he gets maelstrommed. Now, if you maelstrom hallucinations, they die instantly. I have to mind control him, and then he just gets removed.
Not so easily, did you, Executor? You have only destroyed a phantom.
And so yeah, you're in a situation where there's no coming back from that one, man. Like an insane misleading of the mechanics of the game. I guess it wasn't so painful anyway. I still have enough energy for another mind control. What's up, bitch? Oh, they're trying to keep up with upgrades. Not really. Just gonna drop some cannons over here. And steal some workers from this base, since we're mining out over there. What's up, bitch? Yeah, it looks like they didn't bother using any of their air units for defense, but again, that's really almost to be expected. AI is pretty silly about a lot of that stuff. See you, nerd. Oh, hi. Yeah, we're not really going to be able to get into a good range here. Hey, look, they have two High Templar. They could Psystorm me. They could morph to Archons. We're under attack by something. Looks like it was a Dragoon. Oh, there we go. Just drop this clown emoji over here. Don't need a micro, but I will anyway. Dude, holy shit, all my Dragoons are frozen for no reason. Look at these photon cannons! Oh, they removed my car!
Finished, Judicator. Surrender your remaining forces and join us in eradicating the Zerg.
I would sooner die, Dark One, than tarnish the memory of Ire by joining with you. Your fate was sealed the moment your matriarch allied herself with the Queen of Blades. Those of us still loyal to Ire will never be slaves to Kerrigan and her broods.
Alderis, be reasonable. Kerrigan has changed. She no longer seeks to enslave anyone. Do not force us to destroy you.
Gross.
We can no longer afford to be so naive, Artanis. While you were securing the crystals, I discovered that your matriarch has been harboring a dark secret. She has been manipulated by
I have
this...
no time for this. I just cleaned up your mess, Protoss. Don't be so squeamish.
Wretched creature. This was our Protoss matter. You had no right to interfere. Be gone from this world. You are no longer welcome among us.
Fine. I've done what I came here to do. I've ensured the destruction of the renegade Cerebrits, and I used you to do it. Have fun, mighty Protoss. We'll be seeing each other again real soon.
Well, if you couldn't wrap your brain around that one, let me just spell it out for you. Kerrigan is not only the most vile, fucking cringy sci-fi RTS villain. She literally tells these people that they were used by her. And what do? They just let her leave? After she executes this guy that they've been trying to talk sense to? The idea that she would even be allowed in. I mean, I didn't even clear the left side of the map for the first point. Like, they really don't give a fuck about any sense of story consistency. It's so insane. Like, they don't care, man. They just don't care. They didn't care, man. They wanted to tell an anime. Well, they got it. Speaking of it, yeah, this is what she flew past, by the way. I killed, like, this cannon and maybe that cannon. This is what she flew past. I mean, the carriers and scouts were most likely not pulled away. Because they were not being used for defense. You saw me, like, walk into all these three pre-placed carriers earlier. So, the cannons and the carriers were definitely there. Maybe the scouts, too, because I was walking into pre-placed scouts left and right as well. Nuts. Of course, we'll take a look at the starting supply. A lovely 185 starting supply, 443 maximum supply. Alderis pretending he's playing Hydra. And yeah, I mean, at least this mission probably has the most reasonable start, like, layout, initially speaking. I guess I could have even walked up here, although I would have been pelted with cannons from the north. Oh, no, never mind. I wouldn't have been able to actually approach up here. Like, a simple ramp over here would have been enough, I think, to fix that. But one of the more reasonable layouts, generally speaking. You got multiple expansions you can access pretty early on. This one is lower yield than the one over here, I think, based on the mineral count anyway. The one on the right is a little bit safer, though, and offers you a bit more higher ground build space and all that, so easier to hold. And the one on the left is a bit more open because you can be attacked from the north, and if you don't have complete control of your basilica over here, you can also be flanked around from the east. Not that the AI would ever do any of that, but just thinking out loud about the map itself. I don't mind either of those decisions. There's a nice duality there. You could have certainly emphasized it more, and they could have definitely made more actual use of the map. A lot of this map is just wasted space, like the sunken ground up here, and well, pretty much the all the borders and stuff. And I do think that there's one too many dead ends as time goes on, and very few areas where you can actually migrate your units around and like move large armies around. Obviously, I get bottlenecked by bridges all the time. Pretty unfortunate stuff that they didn't ship bridges that could be arbitrarily extended to X number of size. Like, you'd think that would be a basic mechanism, but you know. And that's pretty much where we stand. I mean, that's all of the constructive things I can say about the map outline, because really the content of the map is you slogging through a billion pre-placed structures, and you know, Reaver requests in this particular case are not as destructive because we don't care as much about Reavers when we're Protoss, because we can just A-move, which is good because I am clearly sleepy. And that brings us to the final mission, so let's see what they got for us. Countdown, main Protoss base, the planet Chakrus.
This entire chain of events has been masterminded by Kerrigan, and we played right into her hands.
Yes, we did, Artanis. Yet our course is set, nonetheless. Using the Temple's energies against the Renegade Zerg may accomplish Kerrigan's aims, but it is still our only chance of survival.
And survive we will, my warriors. For too long have we labored in futile defense, as our enemies push us further and further away from victory. The time has come to let loose the full fury of our powers. Never again shall Chakrus be despoiled by the foul touch of alien species. These Zerg shall be the first to fall before us.
Matriarch, I have served you for many millennia. I have always valued your wisdom and strength. Yet, lately, in your mind, I have sensed something that clouds your true spirit. Though Kerrigan has gone, I wonder if her treachery still remains.
Be at ease, Zeratul. I am still the same Rashagon you have always known. These recent events have weighed heavily upon me, and I am wearied. But fear not. My warrior spirit will shine before you and light your path to victory.
Yeah.
The time for action is upon us. The crystals must be taken to the temple while the Zerg still muster their forces. I shall carry the Urash myself, while Zeratul handles the Callus.
Executor, you shall provide escort for Artanis and Zeratul as they make their way to the temple. God's willing, we will channel the energies of the Xel'Naga and scour this world clean of the Zerg. Go now, my children, and know that the survival of our entire race depends upon your actions.
Why the fuck do they always feel like the final mission has to be this grand scale epic thing? Like, think back to the final mission of the Terran campaign in the, almost said Wings of Liberty, in the original Rebel Yell. There was no grand fucking plan. Raynor was just trying to escape so that he could live and fight against Mengsk later. And then, like, yeah, okay, the end of the Zerg campaign was kind of biblical or whatever with the Overmind. But even that was presented a little bit more straight-laced. Like, we had a goal. We were moving towards that goal. And then, of course, the Protoss campaign goes nuts, where the Tacitor is like, this will result in the death of all who live besides the Zerg if we don't win. And now they're, like, retreading the same kind of shit, where suddenly, out of nowhere, this fate of our entire species is fuck if we don't destroy the Zerg on this one planet, instead of leaving and going to another planet. I mean, at this point, we've executed Cerebrit, so we've destroyed their leadership. We've fucking sent the new Overmind into remission and bitch slapped his ass. I don't know why we didn't kill him, by the way. Like, we had Dark Templar on that mission, and we just fucking walked right past it. I could have used Dark Templar in the attack. Maybe I did use Dark Templar in the attack. I don't think they were still alive when I was attacking him. But the idea that, okay, well, all right, let's just, quick, no, don't pay attention. Quick, spawn scouts and shuttles in the middle of Scourge and Spore colonies. Just fucking keep going, keep going. What a fucking mess. Like, just, what a ridiculous mess. What a disaster. Bring Artanis and Zeratul to the temple. Protect the temple from the Zerg. Artanis and Zeratul must survive. And also, oh man, god damn it, she's still talking.
Zerg will surely send all their legions to destroy you. You must be prepared to protect the temple itself from the swarm.
1,000 minerals. My homie. Why I got so many minerals and gas. It's okay, I'll just spend them all. Immediately. I must float 0 money. Oh yeah, we get Templar now. Nice boys. Nice guys to just come and try to give us a kiss and then execute us afterwards. So I'm pretty sure you can fall asleep in this mission if you just kill all the Zerg first. Hey, I can try to win with 1 billion carriers again. You guys would like that, I'm sure. I'm sure that would end well. It is the final Protoss mission. The final opportunity we'll have to build 1 billion carriers. Now, if that doesn't sound like justification enough to build 1 billion carriers, I don't know what is. Especially considering the enemies are on fucking islands, so... I got +1 melee weapon, or ground weapon, I guess, since it is already on the way, and then the rest of it will be shield. Shield homies. What's up, bitch? Get fucking scouted! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Holy fuck, 56 damage. What a man. Ah! Oh no! Good thing I already have leg enhancements! Are your legs running out of you, on juice on you? In the middle of battle? You need to take a blue pill of a different kind? Try leg enhancements today. And if you're not satisfied, we'll send your old legs back. Oh yeah, I've got no fucking gas. So of course I only have 1 geyser between 2 bases. Why even give me 2 bases as fucking Protoss? What's wrong with you? You're not gonna give me double gas. I don't want the base. Just give me all the money that went into the base, and we'll do that instead. So we may need to secure an expansion before we can do much of anything else. So I guess I'll go ahead and start scouting around. I don't really remember how landlocked this map actually is. Obviously we could clear the pre-placed junk over in the Xel'Naga Temple area. By the way, it's supposed to be the same map as before. Unless the Xel'Naga Temple grew legs and started fucking dance revolutioning its way to another area. But, you know, hey, I'm just scouting, man. Leave me alone. Alright, epic. Just go ahead and casually attack the Spore colony so that I can use Aldaris to pick off the other stuff. Aldaris. Artanis. Maybe I did say Artanis and I'm just saying Protoss names now. Fuck. Ah, Phoenix! Zeratul! Kashagal! Kaz! Adun! I think I can work around this, though.
Direct my wrath.
Your wrath has been directed to a single sunken colony. Back off. Hey. Oh. If it's not Artanis, I don't give a fuck. Though he isn't here to kiss that fucking Overlord into another dimension, unfortunately. Is my fleet beacon done yet? Nice! Alright, now I just need 1 million more resources, and then we can start getting these fucking units. Ah, chew. Sorry, I sneezed. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with my ability to finish my sentences?
Upgrade complete.
Alright, listen here, man. I don't have the gas to keep up with this economy. Hey. Guess I should actually start using some of these units.
State your will. I concur.
Can you finish saying your T sounds so I know you're saying state your will instead of stay your will, like some kind of lunatic man who doesn't even know how to speak the English language? I mean, I understand you're an alien, but I didn't know you was an illegal alien from across the border.
Upgrade complete.
My non-existent carriers can now build additional interceptors. It is a glorious day.
Yes, Executor.
Yes, Tor browser.
Consider it done.
Okay.
Yes, Executor. I concur. Consider it done.
Ah, mm.
Yes, Executor.
The enemy.
Destroyed.
Carrier has arrived.
Perfect. Slurp.
I am ready. State your
Why does he ask about the
consider it done.
fucking...
For hire.
Ah! Whatever that god was. Vishnu. You know.
For hire. Indeed. I concur.
Dude, I'm pretty epic. I don't know if you knew that. Is there a lurker hidden here? Oh no! It's even worse. Zergling's here. Hello. Oh! Oh!
Yes, Executor.
You like his little curtsy? Hey, you leave this Dragoon alone. What did he ever do to you, huh? Alright. We're just about done here.
Yes, Executor.
I think there's some weird gimmick that happens when you actually start the countdown. It is a 30-minute countdown. Classic.
I concur. Consider it done.
Dude, how many maps have we had? I think there's already been 2, where I've had to, like, sit here and wait out a timer or something.
Indeed.
Maybe it's just because I had to play
For hire.
one of the maps twice or something. I honestly don't remember, but it was really stupid, whatever it was. Hey! It's a good thing the AI doesn't do anything with scouting information. Executed. Like I accidentally killed that guy without paying any attention at all.
Yes,
That is a classic. Also, check out these mineral accounts. Oh wait, no. These aren't the ones? I thought for sure there was one that had like... Oh yeah, 2,500. Ah, 3,000. Yeah, they went fucking crazy over there. Well, you know, we're running off of the little geyser that could at this point. I can't believe that we have this much gas off of just one gas. Oh! Ah! Hero Dragoon, to be honest. Back to his post, where he belongs. Should we kill Red first, or should we kill... I don't even know if the other AIs attack you at all. I guess we should probably get a stack of Corsairs once we're well upgraded as well to deal with Scourge, because now that we actually have Scourge, or sorry, now that we have Corsairs, we can deal with Scourge. Pretty big deal, honestly. Vishnu. Boring! Hey, wait, what?
I am ready. I concur.
Let's see if we can scout out any expansions that are a little bit closer to home, man.
For ire. Consider it done.
See you later, Ka. Couldn't even take 3 hits. Technically took 4 since each missile... or each attack has 2 missiles. Look at all this empty space that's never used. They made this map in like an hour or something.
Consider it done.
Like these are just brushes. Like they put the brush down once. No time spent even doodadding. What?
Indeed.
Why?
Consider it done.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hey. Nice upgrades, by the way. Look at all my minerals. Man, I could just Zealot bomb them till the end of time. Oh.
Consider it done.
What's up, bitch?
I concur. For ire. Indeed. I concur. Indeed.
Dude, I was so confident in that one, I flew into it. That's pretty cool.
Indeed.
Fuck.
For ire.
Alright, fine, you piece of shit. Have it your way.
Direct instructions.
At least Aldaris, or sorry, keep doing that. At least Artanis sounded somewhat emotional when delivering his opening line in the briefing for this mission. You know? Like he was trying, man. Oh, fuck, the Elegon's back! That means it's time to attack! Don't Scourge me! Holy shit, of course they immediately Scourge. Alright, bye. I'm out of here, dude. Can't figure out why that keeps happening. Oh shit, I forgot about pylons. Again. Oh, what's up, bitch? Can't believe all the pre-placed junk. I mean, I can believe all the pre-placed junk. But why? Of course, they've got multiple Ultralisk caverns. Nope. Why would you focus on the Mutalisk? Sure, everything's fine. Oh, fuck. So yeah, this isn't even their main base. Well, I hope this is the gameplay you guys signed up for here, man. This is what you're getting. Nice lurker. Why do they do that, man? Oh, hello? Whack-a-mole? Would you like to play? You know what they say over in Antifa land? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Hey, what the fuck? Cheater.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm sure everything's fine. Dude, how many Hydras did they train? How many Hydras? Bum ba dum bum. Oh, hi. I thought I left clicked, but I guess I misclicked instead. Hopefully that stops the Scourge. But I think the Scourge were just pre-placed for this AI. I don't think they actually trained any. And yeah, this is the only AI you can access by land. A nice warm-up for our men.
You require more Vespene gas.
Well, I guess I'll have to take an expansion then. Fine, I guess if I have to. If I gotta.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Rude.
I am ready. Indeed.
It's a bitch. I don't know what the fuck was going on there, but alright. Oh, looks like they random suicided because they had no base lift. A nice thing for them to do, honestly. Doesn't get used enough. I'll put it to you that way.
Carrier has arrived.
Alright, we'll mass up and start smashing good old OJ in the skull. Saw something over there, but that's alright. Whatever it was is not important. What do they got for upgrades? They do have one Carapace.
I am ready.
We are under attack.
Sure, everything is fine once again. Time to fucking Congo line this goddamn Mongo. Go, 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 go.
Vespene gas. You require more Vespene gas.
May I be of service?
I sure hope so, man. Oh. Well, worst case scenario, the These clowns just get fucking destroyed instead of my other units. But I don't know if that's happening. I hit the fucking tab key by accident. Holy shit. I need more more Corsairs, I think. Definitely don't need more Scourge. God damn it. Send more pre-placed hordes, please. All right. Definitely need more Scourge. We were on the right track there, I think. And hey, we can go and finish up the rest. Alright, let's stop here, get our interceptors reset. And go back to massing up over there. Dude, what the fuck?
It is a good day to die. Instructions.
Dude, what? Dude, what kind of attack is that? What the fuck? Why? What would possibly possess you to do such a thing? I think they're still defending me. And I can't be certain, but I guess the attack ad Zergling is still going. They must have some obscure overlord somewhere. I wonder if they're defending the, they wouldn't be defending the, what's it called? They wouldn't defend the overlords that far away from their main, so that's definitely not the case. You did see Brown there, by the way. That was not you hallucinating. That is a real man as well. And the next AI we're going to have to deal with.
The carrier has arrived.
I wonder how I had an easier time using carriers in the other missions. Seems very puzzling to me. Jesus Christ. Of course. What the fuck? Oh boy. Again, no clue what's going on over here.
Affirmative. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Affirmative. Ready for battle.
I don't know what's happening. This is some next level shit though. Adaptive AI, by the way.
Ready for battle.
Keep a worker over here to get more Stargates. Dude, how long has this man been doing this? What a lunatic. A decent chunk of gas in there. I'll take it. Perfect. So now we should be able to do a huge number of Corsairs to augment our carrier army, which will be mostly filled out with a single control group. I don't think we're going to need that much more. And I also think that after Orange is dead, we can start the countdown. It's not like the heroes have been that useful, and we can presumably take care of good old Orange, or sorry, good old Brown, without needing to worry too much about them sending attack forces at us. Also give us an opportunity to get even more gas, should we desire.
Upgrade complete. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Carrier
Why?
Instructions. Commencing.
Alright, let's just hold on a second over here. Alright.
It is a good day to die. Instruction idea of service. Your orders.
In theory, I guess D-Web wouldn't be too bad either, but...
You require all this being gas. Let us attack. Excellent.
Yeah, it feels like these guys just got orphaned or something. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Ready for battle. Idea of service. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, here we go. Gonna anger the Scourge God for no reason.
Affirmative. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. The idea of service. Select. Commencing.
Holy Muta. It's okay, at this point we've pretty much cleared the skies, I think. I know, famous last words, but... Of course, I will have to withdraw at this point. Cover my ass. Oh, I guess they decided to take the fucking Warcraft 3 approach, actually. Never mind. How many overlords have they rebuilt at this point, man? Yeah, look. Gotta rebuild those overlords, man. For all my pre-play shit. This is just ridiculous at this point, man. I mean, not that it wasn't ridiculous before, but you guys know what I mean. I just can't fathom this. Jesus, how many spores? Yeah, hop back over, man, no problem. Oh boy. Endless hydras. Just, it never ends, man. They will never run out of money. I mean, in this case, neither will I, but fuck this, dude. What a boring game. Who the fuck would willingly sit through this, too? Like, without a broader point to make. Man, what a disaster. How the fuck? No, it's over. For these clowns. I didn't even scout their actual setup either. So I have no idea what they actually have. As far as tech structures go. Really, I would have sniped all their production, but I really didn't feel like I had the time.
Your orders, Templar.
Well, time to get you clowns in here, because like I said, I'm pretty sure I can handle it from here.
Yes, Executor.
Oh, I guess it's almost time. Can't quite call it time just yet. And notice how long the delays between the attacks are. I mean, having not even scouted Brown's base, let alone actually attacked him, it's very impressive. that we've seemingly gotten fucking nowhere as far as getting actually getting attacked is concerned. I mean, this is probably more units than the developers ever knew that these AI actually built, so... But the alternative is to sit here and suck my dick for 30 minutes while they send two Guardians at a time or whatever. Like, I could have won by defending, and maybe in less time at this point. Okay, of course you couldn't be fucked to attack the... I even fucking clicked on the target correctly and everything, and that time all these clowns just couldn't do it. All the king's clowns and all the king's dads couldn't stop the fucking army of hydras that just fucking manifests before my eyes. Or we picked off 2 of their hatches, so that's something. It's also a real bad overkill in this particular case, unsurprisingly. I'm somehow under attack from 3 different angles by the same player. Look at the spores, man. Look at them. Still haven't seen the fucking Hydra den yet. Oh, my fucking ensnare. Finally. Oh, I forgot Brown's actually on the same area land-wise. If I never see a Hydralisk again, it'll be too soon. See you, nerd. How many Hydras do you fucking have left over, man? I killed the den. Go away.
You've not enough minerals.
Alright, finally. My crisis is fucking averted. Fuck you. Man, what a last-ditch piece of shit move to make, too. half of them get ensnared or something? What the fuck happened? These are all turning into overlords anyway. My one fucking 12 core kill Corsair, holy shit. Although the overlords are still pretty important to kill anyway, so that they don't drop all their ground units on me. Man, killing Brown means I've got to go through that whole thing again. Ooh. Ay. Alright. Let's see what we can do here.
Rush is secured. Affirmative. Executor. Zeratul and I will begin to channel the temple's energies. You must prevent the Zerg from destroying the temple while we work. Adun be with you, Executor.
Temple activates! Temple energies! Flame Knives is still with us. It's still alive and well. Alright.
You have not enough minerals.
See what we got here, boys.
You have not enough instructions.
I now have a ridiculous number of carriers. A control group and a half of carriers. Oh, I guess it's not even 30 minutes either. I thought it was going to be way longer. Why did I remember it being so long? Yeah, there you go. Add a control group and a half of carriers. Man, just to go through that whole thing all over again would really destroy me. And make no mistake, they are not doing any of this to... because I triggered the fucking event either. This is all them fucking freaking out because I poked into their base with a couple air units. Well, I don't know why they're defending me with Zerglings, but... Oh, these guys seem a little bit better in terms of how reasonable they are. So a little bit worse, I guess, at the game, but... Yeah, Hydra count is way less ridiculous so far, but, you know, there's still time. The countdown timer is still young. the Scourge that I was waiting for. I swear I was just able to like walk into this base before when I was a kid. But you know, memory's fickle and all that. Oh yeah, they should be attacking the temple, right? No, they'll attack some of their junk, that's fine. And there's the Hydra count we were hoping for, right? Just the beginnings of it. And no, I'm not paying attention to the fact that I'm under attack. There you go. Hopefully that helps. Just a couple lost cracklings. Hey man, got any fucking buildings? I wonder why Brown was so much more reasonable. How? Why? Fuck that drone, man. Screw the Scourge. We gotta kill that drone. Maybe they just had less production? That's definitely a possibility. Alright, see ya. You can go away now. I'm just killing the rest of your shit over here. No need to actually defend yourself. Oh, hello. Dude, how are we still under attack? What a ridiculous unit to cost so much. Dude, stop attacking Hydras when you're getting killed by Scourge. What a lunatic, man. Why? They're not even on my screen. Dude, battlecruisers are so much better. Please let me play as fucking Terran. I want to play as Terran, man. I've earned it. I've suffered through so much shit. I've died to Reavers. I've died to Scourge. I've died to fucking center view across my screen and paused my game because you had to deliver cringe dialogue. Just end my suffering. I can't wait 5 more minutes. Win. Win the game. Please. Please, God. I'm a man at my wit's ends. I'm under attack. Okay, man, I didn't need that anyway. I got a new base now. Oh, that does mean that my fleet beacon is dead, which is pretty unfortunate. Can't spend my fucking money anywhere. Hey, do you think they'll stop sending units over here now? I mean, I think we won just by technicality. I don't think they can kill this 5,000 HP structure. Oh, of course they still want to send more units. Why would they send less now that I've already taken over the entire area? Oh, fuck that Scourge. Oh, popped. Oh, fuck. Oh, they swarmed me. What a piece of shit. Alright, whatever. I'll go homo now. Oh, my... Oh, no, never mind. Right here. Get out of here! What? Hey, I said get out of here.
Affirmative. Instructions.
Fucker.
Affirmative.
Piece of fuck. Wait, hold on. Wait for it. I can't believe these guys made it all the way to the nearest fucking...
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
You know what that means, boys? The time you've all been waiting for. Spamming scouts.
Instructions. Commencing.
They seem to be a little confused, as if being acted upon by a strange triggered force, rather than actual logic.
Commencing. Affirmative.
Destroyed.
Your command.
I am tempted to kill that Ultralisk, but I guess I'll resist for now. They finally finished killing my base that I haven't used in 8 years. And what did it cost them?
Executor, the channeling is complete. Withdraw our forces
Oh.
into the temple.
Oh yeah, I forgot they put a little trigger here to remove your units. Oh, and they also move your units. I forgot about that one too. Hi. Ooh, boy, what a mess. I really feel like I shouldn't even have to analyze that map, but in the interest of being a man, take a look at it. Oh man, this is what awaited us. Mind you, we cleared all of this, their front island. Oh no. Holy shit, we didn't even clear that. We cleared this. This is where I ended my my life over there. So brown had 3 islands because 3, and orange had 2. Red had 2 bases. I guess this was his main, and this is just like a proxy or whatever. But like, my god, dude. Oh, nice. Keeping it warm for me. I didn't even notice that. I probably would have taken it if I had. Wow. Well, red starts with a nice 85, orange with 111, and brown with 120 starting supply for a combined total of way too fucking much and probably 300 plus. Definitely 300 plus. What a mess. Well, I guess not. Wait, yeah. It's like 311 or 316, something like that. So that's disgusting. Naturally, only a few of that supply is actually going to be workers. I see 3, 5, 3. No. So it's actually 4, 5, 4. So, yeah. Pretty pitiful amount of that is not worker supply or whatever. I can't believe it. I can't believe that that was the final mission. Just go to bed and wake up when it's over, pretty much. Nothing to say about the map. It was a shit show. Locking everybody on islands and spamming spore colonies is not map design. It's just stupid. Speaking of stupid, let's watch this closing cutscene. was a nice retcon for them to remove his nerve cords. Or re-add them, rather, I should say. Just remember that one. What ridiculously sized spires, by the way. Not really a whole lot to say about that cutscene. I guess it was fine. It was a little too much, I think. A little too dramatic. A little too on the nose again. I don't know why we needed to basically irradiate the entire planet with whatever the fuck that shockwave was. According to the scale in that cutscene, I guess it could have housed all of Protoss civilization, but obviously the structure in-game doesn't seem like that, so... I honestly don't have too much of a retrospective for the Protoss campaign yet. For one, I'm pretty tired. And for another, I clearly just suffered a fucking personal tragedy where the AI decided to use Hydras against me, and that's just rude, man. That's just too much. So, I think we'll leave it at that, and I will go conclude this journey with the Protoss campaign by laying my head on a pillow and hopefully waking up feeling refreshed. Stay tuned for more epic videos where we play the campaign for the faction that should never have been added to the game, and then finalize the whole deal by playing the campaign of the woman who should not have been resurrected in the game. So many justified stories told in this fucking expansion pack, man. What a... Gotta hand it to him. And by hand, I mean fist.